how we behave must change. If not, whatever we do will not achieve the maximum goals we expect. I've seen example here right now. Come to that. So I'm begging the archbishops, reverend ministers, and for that matter, the church. I saw the video, the good works all over the world done by Archbishop Charles Agyapkng. What I'll beg of him now is that use your powers, the respect that you've earned, the monies that the church makes, also to establish industries, to create jobs. Because I can tell from the collection that most of the church members are not deep in their pockets. The church will be happy to see his congregants coming to give money freely if they are working. If they are not working, some will come under pressure to give whatever they're supposed to give. So, Archbishop, you've built so many churches. University that you built is a business, I agree. But let's go into industries as well, so that the church members will have jobs to do. The biggest challenge we are facing as a nation is unemployment. I'm entreating churches to take the lead now. Because if I have 1,000 workers and I ask them, this is the target you have to give me. If Archbishop tells 1,000, this is the target I'm giving you, two of us would join an enthusiasm. Archbishop 1,000 will exceed the target, and mine would not, because they don't believe in politics.
Oh, first it was, I don't believe in God, I don't believe in church, I don't want to go to church because praying and going to church is a waste of time. Then it came to pastors are the problem of this nation. This prophet, they are prophesying this one win and this and that and that. And they will be causing chaos in this nation. But now you are benefiting from the same thing and it's okay. Your people are saying, oh, God has spoken now. And now it's a new one. I just saw they said people who are going to church and praying, they are lying down like dogs and they are stupid and all that. And now churches should create jobs for people and all that. God is showing many signs, you see. But I just don't blame anybody. I blame people and the Christians and the youth. I keep saying many years ago that people are Christians, they are not believers. Believers, they go deep with God, they fight for the kingdom and the church. They are not just Christians who go to church Sunday to Sunday, Daddy. They put the kingdom first. They fight for God and the things of God. Others are comparing him to Trump. Well, Trump said many things and he became a president. Go and check what Trump did. Trump said things, but he never spoke against the church, not for even one day. His vice, J.D. Vance, the same thing. They gave reference to God every time. They honored the church. Even at his inauguration, he called pastors come and pray. Nathaniel Bassett went to blow the trumpet. I gave that prophecy that he will blow the trumpet over US. Listen, one thing at least I know about God, if I don't know anything, if I don't know the Bible, one thing I know is that when he wants to raise a king, he raises the king from the depth of their heart or from the sheet, the template of their heart. He will check how pure their heart is and how meek their heart is. All right. People are saying he has repented, but we are seeing back-to-back updates. When somebody repents, I'm sure you know. You don't even know because you are not discerning. You are just shouting and moving. Hey, 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 hey. I blame many of these youth. And you see, we have gone there. We have seen what is going to happen years ahead by the grace of God. And because of God's church and the kingdom, God has spoken that he will thwart that agenda, that prophetic stream from coming to pass. Even if there is something like that, because of his church and his kingdom, believers must rise for the church. They don't care even if they are marketed for God's kingdom, because they speak God's mind. They speak with clarity and boldness. Science. People are still there shouting and all that. Let me tell you, the anger of God and the vengeance of God, I've told you, it will strike very, very soon. And guess what? I gave you a vision about a particular video I made, a post I made about the wheelchair man. I've not told Ghana who is that wheelchair man. I'll come and give update. I gave you some month ago about the wheelchair man. Now strike it. Now strike it.
Must use its resources to create employment. What about the instrumentalists? Do you know how many musicians feed from the church? Do you know how many pastors are being employed? Clerks, secretaries, personal assistants, security officers, traffic control officers, sound engineers, technicians. Come on, are those not employments? Are those not? Must it be factory? Is it a responsibility of church to build factory? But even in that case, churches have built factories, employing church members. So what is the problem? So you see, no matter what churches do, this man still doesn't see it. And he will still come and pressure churches. Churches that are, what has the government done for churches? Has government given churches grants? Is there any policy in Ghana that says that if you're a church and you need money or loan for land or building, or you need instrument, or you need something, you can just come because you're a church? What is government doing for churches? That now churches are supposed to now create employment, which we are already doing. Do you know how many people Church of Pentecost alone is employing in Ghana here? Give us a break. If this is the policy you are coming with, that you want to become president, no, this is what the policy you are coming with. You are now coming to chase the churches to do the work of government. It is because of the incompetence of government. That is why churches are now doing the work of government. Churches are now doing roads. Churches are now building schools and building. Churches are now doing the work of government. It is because of the incompetence of government. And if people like you are going to rush to be president of the nation, and yet this is all that you have in mind to use to run the country, then the country is already in advance, in shambles. Not employing many people already. Security men, instrumentalists. Let all churches in Ghana close right now and see how many people are going to be jobless. Instead of thinking of how Ghana can use its resources, foolish leaders who don't know how to think, and use resources, taking advantage of natural resources, our streams, our rivers, and all these facilities that we have that are not being properly utilized. Tourist attractions. Go to Kenya. Small thing, they've turned it into tourist attraction. And Ghana, we are here fooling. You are not thinking of how to mobilize resources. When this man was attacking churches, fighting against men of God, saying all kinds of things against churches, calling people that are worshiping God fools, that even his dogs are wiser than those people because they have laid prostrate in worship before God. And you want this person to come and lead a nation that is full of prophets, a nation that God has blessed with apostles and gifts. You want such a person to come and lead such people? Hey, Prophet Bernard, please see the vision again. No? See that vision again, because we've seen it in the Bible so many times. I know the ministry you carry. I know the anointing you carry, man of God. It is a very unusual prophetic grace. But this particular one, go and look at it again. I never speak about politics. But this particular matter, I would never be silent. I will never be silent. Tell Prophet Bernard L. Bernard, sir, the prophecy he has seen about, or the vision he has seen about Kennedy Japan, you should go and look at it again. I love that man so much. I love Prophet Bernard so much, and he knows. But that vision, that particular prophecy, he is so much pushing that Kennedy Japan is going to be the president of the next republic. Please, he should go and look at that prophecy.